This is Matt from MTG Collectibles. I wanted to share a video today of some of the card show pickups I made at a local show this past Saturday. The show I went to is one of my favorite shows, probably favorite show in the area. They only run it 4 times a year, so it's always fun and something that I look forward to. Mainly because they have such a variety of stuff. You know, they have Pokemon, they even had some Magic this time around, which I don't think I've seen at that show before. Sports cards, wrestling cards, Yu-Gi-Oh, even like some art kind of things. It's like really an interesting show, about 100 tables. So anyway, let's show some of the things that I picked up. So we'll start with this lot here first. So here we've got the Entei and Raikou legend cards, both halves. So the bottom half here, look at the back, pretty decent. I think it's fair to say that's a decent lightly played card. The top half is not quite as good. Cool card nonetheless, but definitely as we look at the back here, definitely more of a more moderate play card, but still really cool. And then this one I'll probably hang on to, Zapdos promo. I didn't have it, and this was kind of around the era where I was getting into it. So this one and the 2 legend cards offered 85. 85 was accepted, so thought that was a pretty reasonable deal. The dealer had some vintage stuff for a while. He was looking to get rid of it, so I think that was a deal that worked well for both parties there. A next group here, so we have a Shining Mew. And this one is pretty decent, certainly LP, but in pretty decent shape. You can see a little bit of the wear down here, but overall pretty nice card. So this one was, was really interesting to me. So he also had a couple of these, and these have been selling well for me on eBay and TCG. So I saw he had a couple of these in his binder. Both of them were still sealed. So I offered him 80 for everything, and he accepted. So was glad we were able to get that deal done. Next lot is a smaller lot, just a 2-card lot. This Houndoom Hollow, reverse hollow. In decent shape, decent shape LP, I would say, but still nice. And then the Hypno has a bit of a crease there. I don't know if you can see it there, but top left, a little bit of a crease. So I offered 10 for the pair. That was accepted, given that this one's a little bit rough. So that was, decent buy there. Next lot to share. So we have the Garchomp, and this top loader is just kind of a bit of a mess. The card is pretty decent. It's LP, but in decent shape, no major issues. So bought that, and then the Sea King reverse hollow here, and the Seadra as well. And paid 20 for everything, so it's just $1 below his sticker. So got that lot. Next lot here, biggest lot. This was a table where I was doing a lap right as the show started when I got there, and this table had caught my eye. That had a lot of inventory, and I always am careful in the beginning of the show to not get pinned down too much at one table, make sure I don't miss things. But, pulling out a couple things, getting prices, it seemed like the prices were fair, and it seemed like it was going to be worth it to spend some time there. So I did spend quite a bit of time at that table. And this is what I picked up. So a couple of these, all vintage, pretty much all the Pokemon stuff they had was vintage stuff. So, it was all pretty pretty decent shape. I mean, I think these two Meowths, one was LP, one was MP, but not too bad. This Gyarados is well played. I think the main issue is just there's some kind of indentation here on the back that is causing the hollow to just kind of look like it's elevated a little bit. And then the Team Magma Ball, couple Duskull hollows, Radiant Eevee from Pokemon Go, the Jumpluff, and then the Gengar. So that was the Pokemon part of the lot. Not a lot of crazy high-end stuff. And then a few magic cards. So the Baldur's Gate pre-release. Really cool Radiant Lotus here. Just really awesome art on that one. And the Sulfum, the Avacyn Angel of Hope, Birds of Paradise, one of my favorite magic cards of all time, a Slick Shot, and then a Skittering's Scourge foil. And paid $120 for everything there. And I think that was a good buy looking back on it and kind of reviewing it. I mean, at the moment I didn't really had an idea in my head and knew we were close on most things, but I didn't really know for sure exactly how that was going to shake out. And then got a small sports card lot. Nico 1 of 1, and we'll see how he does in UCLA. You don't know. Jaden Rashida had a lot of hype. We'll see if he can deliver on it this year. But 1 of 4 autograph. Tedero McMillan 2 of 2. Just a Trenton Simpson $1 autograph, and then a negative of Brock Bowers. So the dealer actually he made the offer. I think sticker came to 41. He offered 30 for everything, and that sounded very fair. So I took him up on that. So that was about it. It was a fun show. A lot going on. It was very with the state of Pokemon. All these shows are very crowded, so you got to kind of wait to get into tables, and it's a little bit challenging to navigate. But very fun show. Always enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.